We are live, just making sure this is working properly. How's it going, lads? Sorry for the delay, just had some dramas with my damn phone and shit. Laptop's not working properly, so originally I was gonna do the review with Luke Melbourne Storm fan on my laptop and shit, but laptop's playing games, nothing wants to load up, so I have to do the review on my phone tonight. It will be a quick one. Won't be here for long tonight. Both games were disappointing as well, so definitely not a lot to talk about tonight. But hello to the chat. Hello to Josh, Jim, William, Bosky, everyone that's here. Tom Mitchell. Hope you guys are all well. Oh, shit. Just had to try to get this bloody live stream going, man. Had some dramas, man, so apologies about the delay. Friday night footy. Fuck. Dragons over the Warriors. I didn't see that coming. Didn't see it coming. 30 points to 12. Dragons over the Warriors. I think that was the final score. 30 points to 12. Warriors really disappointing. Really disappointing. And then Dolphins over the Eels. Dolphins without 7 players. They still managed to win. What is the matter with Parramatta? How did Parramatta beat the Cowboys last week? And Parramatta they play like that tonight. Shocking. I've only got one tip right so far out of all 3 games, so disappointed, man. I had Melbourne last night, and then obviously I did not have the Dragons or the Dolphins tonight. The Dolphins won surprised me. What was it, 44-16 in the end? That's disappointing. That is so disappointing. Now, if you have a look at it from a Parramatta point of view, the only player they had out tonight was Mitchell Moses. They went up to Darwin. No, I don't want to hear the excuse of it's like, oh, it's 32 degrees, it's hot, the ball's more slippery. Maybe the case, but you got to adjust to it, man. Like, you're playing in the NRL, the #1 elite rugby league competition. And if you're going to use that as an excuse, then it's terrible. And I don't want to hear the excuse, oh, we didn't have Mitchell Moses. Well, wasn't an excuse last week when you beat the Cowboys at CommBank. Maybe it's a home and away mentality thing for Parramatta. They seem to go pretty good at CommBank, and then when they travel on the road, they seem to struggle. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with Parramatta. That was terrible from them. No excuses at all. I think Brad Arthur will be really upset and really disappointed with that outcome, man. Actually, we're going to talk about that game first, man. Dolphins and the Eels. Dragons and Warriors can wait till I finish with this one first. Sorry, guys. Fucking eyes are for some reason so itchy. Absolutely no excuses for Parramatta. No Moses. Pretty much the same team as last week. And they got absolutely humiliated. Their edge defense was really poor once again. And you got to think about it. Their forward pack, so disappointing. Campbell Gillard's not playing as good as he was the first 2-3 rounds. Paulo off the bench. So, he's too good for the bench. You got to start Paulo, man. I know Parramatta's impact might be a bit less, but you got to start Junior Paulo in the front row with Campbell Gillard, man. You just have to. You simply have to. What else? I mean, Sean Lane was probably their best forward tonight. He scored the first try of the game. Sean Lane was good, but everyone else, Cartwright, very, very, very hot and cold tonight. Just everyone, bro. That was disappointing from Parramatta. Dolphins were great. Credit to them, man. Young fullback had a really good game. Trey Fuller. Tessie New looked really good in the centres. Up against Penasini. He had a really good game, Tessie New. What else? Bostock was fantastic. He had 3 tries. Bostock with the hat-trick. Just so, Marshall King was outstanding. Max Plaff had a great game. But the thing is, look who was out for the Dolphins. No Hammer. No Herbie. No, who else was out? No Flegler, no Kafusi. I'm sure I'm forgetting more players. Dolphins had so many out, and they get up. And Wayne Bennett wasn't even there. Wayne Bennett has been sick all week with the flu. Christian Wolf was the head coach tonight. Wayne wasn't even there. What the hell was wrong with the Parramatta Eels? Can't work them out. And yeah, Bosky, I think you're right. It's time for the Eels to scrap the Darwin trip because every time they go up there, they're getting smashed. That's what 3 losses in a row now in Darwin. It's just not good enough. I know Parramatta have had a deal with the NRL or something about taking it 1 game a year up there, but it's so hard to win up there, especially when you're not used to the conditions, like 32 degrees up there. It was like it's still 28 degrees at like 9 p.m. at night time. Just, Parramatta were terrible. Dolphins, well done. Definitely a result I didn't see coming, especially the scoreline, man. 44-16. Didn't see that coming at all. I don't know, man. Parramatta got to get their shit together, man, because they got Manly next Friday night at Brookvale Oval when I know Manly don't play till tomorrow, so it's hard to, pick a game before a team has played, but after what I saw tonight, still no Moses next week. Manly should win and win well next week at Brookvale. And yeah, everyone in the chat, a lot of people not happy about Brad Arthur. Sack Brad Arthur. Well, you can sack Brad Arthur all you want, but he ain't. I don't think that's gonna fix the problem. That's just what I think. I think there's more issues there than the coach. Consistency, relying on one player who's a halfback, can't win games on the road consistently. I think there's more problems there than just Brad Arthur. But yeah, well done to the Dolphins. Player of the game for the Dolphins. He's had 11 years. Yes, true. He did make 1 grand final, a couple of semi-finals. I know there was a wooden spoon in there somewhere. But he's made more finals, I think, than he has missed. So, look, I don't believe Brad Arthur's the main problem at the Eels. I know he's had time to do it, but problem is, you sack Brad Arthur. There's no real, elite coach on the market to sign except probably Wayne Bennett. And I don't even know if Parramatta would be able to get Wayne Bennett. No one knows. So, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. But Parramatta, they are in trouble. So hard to get a read on. Player of the game, I'm going to go with the young fullback, Trey Buller. What's his name? Trey Fuller. I thought he was fantastic, man. He was fantastic. Now, let's go to the other game. Dragons and the Warriors. Who saw this coming? I know a few people tipped the Dragons because they felt like, Dragons' record at Wollongong over the Warriors is very good. Dragons at the Gong is different. Warriors might be a little bit tired from that draw last week against Manly. And I think that's probably a combination of everything, really. Like the Warriors, they travelled down there and they got off to a pretty good start, the Warriors, and then it just, I don't know, man. Things just fell apart. The Dragons' defence for that first half period where they gave away, 2 or 3 6 agains or something, and the Warriors couldn't score. Dragons held them out most of the time. I think that's where the Dragons found that belief, and then they kicked on, and then that Zach Lomax 2-point field goal in half-time just seemed to give the Dragons a lot of adrenaline, a lot of energy, a lot of everyone was just inspired. Like, I think all the Dragons players saw Lomax kick the field goal, and they were all inspired, going, "Oh wow! If Lomax can kick a 2-point field goal, maybe we can run the ball harder and just continue to improve." And that's what the Dragons did. They really kicked on. They were very good, man. Ben Hunt was outstanding, probably the player of the game. Zach Lomax was outstanding in the centres. Sloan was great at fullback. What about the bench? Ben Masila coming off the bench, he was fantastic. Jack DeBellin was ripping in. He was good off the bench. Some of their starting forwards were good too. Like I thought Hame Sele was good. I thought Jaden Sewer did some good things out there. Mollo looked pretty good tonight. Good to see Farmunu Brown back in the NRL off the bench. He only played about 15 minutes, but he was very good, man. Sully had a good game. Good to see Sully score a try tonight. Well deserved as well. I just thought the Dragons were... They're not just the one-man team. They seem to be... Like, obviously last year you would have said, okay, if Ben Hunt doesn't play, Dragons won't be able to win any games. But, yes, Ben Hunt was outstanding and he makes a difference to that side. But I think the Dragons are starting to learn to play as a collective unit. And they can win without main players. I know Ben Hunt played the whole game and whatnot, but they don't seem to be just relying on one player. Everyone just seems to be doing their role. So, good stuff from the Dragons. Warriors were really disappointing. I think it's one of those games for the Warriors where they'll probably throw it under the rug and look forward to next week. The Warriors have got a easier game next week. They've got the Titans in New Zealand, which I believe sold out. So you'd expect the Warriors to be up for Anzac Day. Dragons have got the Roosters, which will be absolute fireworks, I believe, the way things are looking. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But player of the game, fuck it. I'm going to give it to Lomax. I thought Lomax was fucking the best player on the field. Player of the game, Zach Lomax. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up the review. Just so you guys all know, tomorrow I will be on the Gold Coast at SeaBar Super Stadium. I will be attending the Titans versus Manly game. Should be a lot of fun. I'm going to meet up with Pro Enzo Vince, who's heading up there. Warriors and NRL Fanatics is going to be there, so we're going to be heading to the Gold Coast tomorrow. Titans versus Manly. Yes, there will be a match day vlog, so my Saturday review tomorrow might be a little bit delayed just because I'm going to be at the game, obviously, and I'm about an hour and 10 minutes from the Gold Coast, so should be good. Hopefully Manly put 30 on the Titans because, yeah, screw them. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your Friday night, everyone, and see you guys tomorrow. Titans Manly, I'll be there. Match day vlog, should be fun. Like and subscribe, guys. See you later.